Beginning with the end in mind, we're going to be making these cool, complementary cats. They're abstract, they don't have to be realistic. So I'm going to start out with my pencil and I'm drawing very lightly. As I start drawing in the body of the cat, these are lines that I don't spend a lot of time erasing because the paint and the oil pastel will color over it. So I kind of started out with an oval or a circle for the head before I started worrying about any details. I wanted to make sure that, number one, it fills up the paper. The cat that I'm drawing is going to fill up the paper the best that I can. Once it's filled up the paper, then I'll maybe spend some more time on the details. And once I feel like I've got a cat shape that I really like, then you'll notice that the pencil got darker. So once I feel a little bit more comfortable and confident with the lines that I'm drawing, then go ahead and draw as dark as you want. But when you start out on this project, it should be very light. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create the rest of my cat in pencil. Once I'm done in pencil, I'm going to take a black Sharpie and go over my pencil lines that I want people to be able to see. So I'll go ahead and do that now, outlining in Sharpie, and I've sped it up a little bit so that we can continue on this process. Once you've outlined it in Sharpie, it's a lot easier to see. I'm going to go ahead and make my cat now a little bit more interesting with different patterns and designs for my cat's body, the cat's tail, and the cat's face. I'm making mine kind of like a fall-shaped patterns that I thought would be kind of fun into the cat's body, but please feel free that you don't have to do this. You'll get an opportunity to see another one at the end of this project of different patterns that you can apply onto your assignment as well. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to draw in some really cool patterns that I would like to do. It can be anything. It could be lines, basic shapes, or you can make it recognizable objects like I'm doing in this paper right now. Once I've got everything outlined in Sharpie and I like what I have created, I'm going to go ahead now and get a white oil pastel. The white oil pastel will help the colors stay where they're supposed to be. You know how when you use watercolors, sometimes it goes all over the place? So I outlined it all with white. Choose a color that you want to start painting your cat with. I chose a blue color. Again, these cats are not realistic, but more abstract. They're very decorative. So as you start painting your cat, pick one color that you can completely paint the whole cat that color. I left the eyes open, as in white. Then, while the paint is drying, I'm painting the complementary color. Complementary colors are opposite sides of the color wheel. So the opposite side of blue is orange. I'm painting the whole background, all in orange. So really you only need two colors of watercolor, one color for the cat and the complementary color for the background. Now that it's dry, I went ahead and I started adding some oil pastels to really make the design stand out. The Sharpie looked nice, but I really wanted it to be more dramatic and really catch people's eyes. So I felt like the different varieties of materials can help do that. White and black, as well as the paint color that I used. You'll notice that there's blue oil pastels on my blue cat with white and black. In my background where I used orange paint, I'm using an orange oil pastel. So keep with that color theme of complementary colors. Blue on blue, orange on orange. Let's take a moment to review. First step, draw and outline your cat with Sharpie. Add on your patterns. Then move on to painting with a color. Once you've painted, paint the background the opposite color on the color wheel. And lastly, add oil pastels for interest. I hope you have fun doing this project.